What's up, guys? Welcome to Storytime. Y'all know me. I'm Suge. So I got a story, embarrassing ass story. I was watching Floribama Shore, which is a show on MTV. Been watching it since its inception. Really cool cast. I love everybody on that show. It's a really fun watch. If people don't really watch it, you could check it out. And it's kind of cool because these last two seasons they actually did it during the pandemic, and I was kind of, it's kind of like Jersey Shore, but it's like set in the South, like in, Florida and Georgia and stuff like that. And it's, coastal towns where they'll go to the beach and go to bars and stuff like that. And a lot of like the intrigue in it is just like them going out and doing wild shit and interacting with other people. People they know, people they don't know, strangers. So it's gonna be interesting how they did, during the pandemic where they couldn't interact with people. So last season they went to Montana and rented a house. And then this season, last season they actually got interrupted because of like a COVID scare with the crew. So fast forward to this season, they decided to a rent a house out in Athens, Georgia. And they actually, you could tell like they're kind of in these areas where they're kind of like secluded from everybody else. Like even when they go out, it seems like the places they go have been like closed down just for them because I don't really see like other people in it. But that's just about Floribama Shore. So it's funny because one of the seasons before this, one of the cast members, Candace, she talked about how like she fell down some stairs and like slid down the stairs, and I had the video of it. And I didn't really think about it at the time, but watching the video the other night, I watched it and a memory popped into my head that hadn't popped into my head the last time I seen her spill down the stairs. Because while I watched it, the first thing I said was, we've all been there. And then I was, thinking to myself, I was like, wow, remember that time you fell on the same set of stairs three times in college? And that's what I'm about to talk about today. So you're probably thinking, like, how the hell do you fall on the same set of stairs three times? It was college. I was drunk. And mind you, this was in college. I was drinking like Bacardi 151. This was the original Four Locos, like the uncut Four Locos. And, used to drink all these things to pregame. So it just so happened it might have been like somewhere between like December, January, and February. It was like the dearth of like winter. It was like a blizzard had just hit. So it was some people, some people we knew their house off campus, and it happened to have like this big old patch of land that everybody like, parked at like a little like open field, but it was covered in snow. So everybody's like walking from their cars into the house, walking back to their cars, like tracking in snow. So as you walk in, as anybody who's been in college, at an off-campus party to try to avoid cops, neighbors complaining, all that bad stuff. What do they usually do? Send people down to the basement where you could play music, people would talk loud, all that shit, and nobody outside could hear it. So everybody was going down to the basement. So obviously dozens of people walking in and out of the house with wet shoes, walking down these stairs, drinking. There was like a buildup of moisture and made the thing from a set of stairs into like a slip and slide if you weren't careful. Unfortunately, who was the one that wasn't careful? This guy. So soon as we walk in, now it was like a set of stairs, maybe like with about like 6 to 8 steps. So it wasn't like a grand staircase. It was just, you know, about 8 feet down. First time I turned to walk down the stairs, it was right at the door. Dust off my, like brush off my feet onto like the rug or the mat. First arm walk down the stairs, took a spill. It hurt like hell. And my back was like killing me. Then after I've fallen, I've decided to stay put where I was for a little bit. Then what happens? Nature calls. Go up to the bathroom. So I woke up the stairs, no problem. No problem. No, not falling up the stairs. Could only fall down. Go to the bathroom, mingle with the people who were like in the kitchen area and stuff like that. People I know, say what up, whatever, whatever. Second time I went, turned to the staircase, lost my footing again. Brap, 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 brap. And at that point, I'd already embarrassed myself the first time around because when I fell, it's hard to miss me falling on these stairs. Everybody's looking at me. So I just got up, dusted it off. At the time, like, you know, blame it on alcohol. Like, both things. The fact that, like, I didn't really feel nothing and the fact that I did it in the first place. Blame it on alcohol. Stay downstairs, mingle for a while. Da 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 da. Then me and my friend who had brought me there, we like go out to the car and we're like talking. I think we had to go and get somebody, or like go and pick somebody up to bring them back to the party, or we had to like somebody wanted to go home, so we dropped them back to the school and came back. Now my feet aren't dry anymore because I had to walk through the snow into the car and walk back through the snow when we came back. So bang bang boom, literally bang bang boom because I walked into the house and made the mistake for the third and final time, drop down these stairs, brah, 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 brah. And like I said, the second time didn't hurt because it felt like I was used to it already. But the third time, it felt like all three times combined. And I had like a sore like back and lower back and ass like for like 3 weeks straight, hurting like hell, bruises and everything. And the moral of the story is wipe your damn feet. And be careful when you drink it, man, because I really could have like messed up my body for like good, if I would have fell anymore, and who knows, I might have messed it up. Even worse if I didn't, if I fell awkwardly. But it was just an interesting story that like I thought about when a memory when I saw that video. It was just crazy.
Oh my God.
I think my friend just broke her neck. Hold on.